What up? It's KP, the sports chick. So I've been, I live in Houston, right? So U of H is a big deal right now in Houston. And as of this recording, they just lost their last home game against Memphis. Okay, so they've lost 3 games on the season. The disappointment all the way around, except for the coach. Excuse me, except for the coaching situation. So, all the news outlets, the local news outlets are like, oh, Tom Herman might take a job at LSU or Texas or somewhere else or A&M. All these places, right? So people are panicking in Houston, and they even did an interview with, I think, one of the biggest boosters or the head of the athletic department. And they're like, well, if he leaves, it won't be because of money. We're going to give him all the money he needs, right? So how big a deal is this? I mean, I get why they want to pay him to stay. I mean, it's hard to get a good football coach, one. It's hard to get a good football coach that is good at recruiting, 2. And it's hard to find a good coach that is good at recruiting and can build a good rapport with your players, 3. So there are obviously other aspects involved, but those 3, I think, matter the most. And it's hard to find that in a college coach. And then let's just be honest, man. We've been desperate for a situation like this for a long time. So if we get rid of Herman, who's to say that we're going to have the same team if you're U of H next year? Will they want to play for the new coach if you played for Tom Herman this year? I mean, you don't have a choice, but you know what I mean, right? And there are other aspects at play too, but according to Tom Herman, the rumors are false. He's saying don't believe anything that you read. He's not entertaining any offers. I call BS, because if you got ESPN, if you got Bleacher Report, you got the local channels, all of them are saying, except for one local channel in Houston, all of them are saying that an announcement could be made as early as Sunday for Tom Herman to announce his new position at LSU. Nobody's going to just say that unless it's, not unless it's true, but unless there isn't talking or any, some type of conversation going on. I mean, that's just point blank period. Nobody's just going to say that. I mean, I know rumors go around all the time, but usually when they talk about transferring jobs or offers being made, usually it's true. Usually we find out very shortly after we hear this rumor that, ends up being true. Like KD, like LeBron James, I mean, there's so many examples I can bring up. Point of the matter is this, Tom Herman can do whatever he wants to do. He has earned the right, and I urge you to read the background on Tom Herman and how he came to be the coach of U of H. And, you remember him from Ohio State, but it's so much more than that. And he literally worked from the ground up to get to his position. So he has earned the right with his coaching and his record, excuse me, to this point. So we can't get mad as Houstonians or if you're a Cougar alumni or a player, you can't get mad if he chooses to leave. I mean, you can't. So it just comes down to the fact that if he does leave, then U of H has really got an issue. And honestly, what do I think? I think that Tom Herman likes it in Houston, and it doesn't even have to do with the price. I think it matters. The situation matters to him. So if he has a good offer on the table that is a combination of decent compensation mixed with a good situation overall, then yeah, he might take it. I don't think he would care about going to Louisiana or even Austin. So, I mean, let the dude live his life. And we can't, as Houstonians, clown him or get mad at him for wanting to leave. That's his prerogative. What if somebody offered you a raise and they noticed that you did well? You gonna stay put and say, no, all these people, they're not paying your bills and they are not living with you. So get over it. But if you disagree, hit me up on KP the Sports Chick at YouTube. You can hit me up at KP the Sports Chick herman.com, which is my social media hub. You can find anywhere to reach me on social media there. So check me out.